Hello, in this video I'm going to go over the care and the styling of heat-friendly wigs. You may also hear them referred to as heat-resistant or heat-defiant, but either way it's talking about the construction of this synthetic fiber that is able to withstand low amounts of heat for styling. It's very customizable, which makes it appealing to a lot of people. I will be styling the Jon Renau Spicy, which is 100% hand-tied and it has a monofilament top. It's a gorgeous piece that has these fun, loose curls running through it already. This one is fresh out of the box, and here it is featured in 24B22. Alrighty, here are all the supplies that I will be using to care for and style our heat-friendly piece. The Jon Renau Deluxe Wig Clamp, a 22 canvas blockhead, T-pins to secure the wig to the blockhead, the Jon Renau Wide Tooth Comb. We would only recommend using a wide tooth comb to prevent damage and tangling. A straightener with an adjustable temperature, a curling wand with an adjustable temperature, small metal alligator clips, butterfly clamps, the Jon Renau HD Smooth Detangler, the Jon Renau Heat Treat Thermal Spray, and the Jon Renau Holding Spray. So we chose to use Jon Renau products because we are styling a Jon Renau wig. However, Name Brand Wigs does have a very large selection of all sorts of brands that have come out with their own different products to keep your wigs looking fresh. I've included a link to all the different brands that we offer right below the video in the information section. It's important that you buy the right product for the fiber of your piece. Most of them will say in our descriptions online what type of fiber that the product is used for, and they also say clearly on the bottle. Like this one says for all synthetic fibers, this one says for human and synthetic hair, and this one says for all synthetic fibers. So the brands really make it easy for you to make sure that you're getting the right product. All right, let's do this. So I've got the piece pinned down, and I'm going to start preparations for styling by hydrating and detangling with the Jon Renau HD Smooth Detangler. I'm going to be careful to only miss the ends and the tips of the piece, avoiding the cap, especially because this is 100% hand tied. I don't want those knots to come undone. Once I have misted the entire piece, I'm going to remove any tangles by gently combing through the piece. P.S. This stuff smells amazing. In my opinion, it smells like sweet sangria in summertime. After that, I'm going to let it air dry and set. Our next preparation step is to protect the fibers from the heat tools we are going to use to style. Again, I'm going to lightly mist, focusing on the ends, but this time I'm using the Jon Renau Heat Treat Thermal Protectant Spray. This is a great preventative step to avoid creating large amounts of frizz and dry ends while styling, because nobody likes that. Once I have misted, I'm going to gently comb the product through and let it completely air dry. Once the heat treat has completely air dried, we are ready to move on to the next step, which is styling our piece. So we've finished the two main key components of preparation, which is to hydrate or restore, and then to protect. So now we're ready to get on to crafting our new look. So for the first look, I'm going to be straightening this piece, so let's get started. I'm going to begin by sectioning off some hair because personally I find it easier for me to work in smaller sections, but do whatever is comfortable for you. Once I've gotten the hair sectioned off, I'm going to adjust my straightener to 270 degrees Fahrenheit or 130 degrees Celsius so I don't damage the fibers. I'm going to start by grabbing small sections of hair, staying away from the root. I'm going to move my straightener slowly but firm. It's important to note that once I've used heat, I will have replaced the original fiber pattern, so when I wash it, it will return to however it was styled last. And here is the finished look. Next, I'm going to spice up spicy with some curls. Again, for curling, I have chosen to work in sections. Just like straightening, I have my curling wand set at 270 degrees Fahrenheit or 130 degrees Celsius. Again, we want to make sure to avoid the roots with the heat tool. Because the Spicy already comes with big, gorgeous curls, I'm gonna work towards tighter curls by using a smaller barrel and grabbing smaller amounts of hair per curl. It's important to pin the curl once it's slidden off your barrel to allow it to cool. This will give your curl a firm hold and great definition. And here is our finished look. I have these fun, tight spiral curls. And that covers the basics of heat-friendly care and styling. Here it is, all styled, gorgeously swept back and held up by a ribbon by one of my fantastic coworkers. If you guys have any questions or comments, we would love to help you. Please feel free to give us a call or send us an email. Thanks.